This is the old Kilbirnie Junction, or Giffen Station, in North Ayrshire, not far from Barrmill. The track is still in situ, but no longer connected to the main line at Lugton. Down here appear to be what maybe originally have been loading docks for the limestone which was quarried at Nettlehurst. They may have been later modified as blast walls for trucks containing munitions that were stabled here, coming from the Admiralty, the MOD base at Beith. The station has not been used at all in terms of even goods traffic since about 1989 or somewhere around that sort of time. The speed at which the vegetation has taken over the site, even in the last few years, is quite remarkable. One time there were 3 platforms here. The bay platform on the other side of this platform in the distance was where the trains would run down to Kilbirnie South via Bracken Hill Station and Glengarnock High. Old photographs show the signal box in this area, and one photograph shows the staff of the station, anything up to 8 people. One of the unusual features of the station was a flower bed with the name Giffen in stones or bricks, but also a triskelion. A triskelion is the 3-legged symbol of the Isle of Man. The only possible reason that comes to mind for why that should be there is that ferries left from Ardrossan, and some of them went to the Isle of Man. This seems to possibly be an old plate layer's hut, a workman's hut for those workmen maintaining the railway. Apparently one of the reasons why this railway went out of use, quite apart from the difference in the materials that were stored or are stored at the old Admiralty, is that a railway line is a predictable route, so it's difficult for its security to ensure that nothing is done regarding terrorists and so on. There are some points ahead. Seems that one was a line running further down. Originally the line that would have run until Kilbirnie, but in its later days of use that line would have run into the MOD plant. Here's a large metal gate. There was a small branch, another set of points at one point here running off into another munitions building that used to exist in the distance. The point levers have been removed, so this will be used to change the point. Here are some buried rails, presumably have been removed because they were too worn at one point. There are 3 tracks here. One may have been a run-round loop to allow the locomotive to run round its train. Very peaceful spot now. At one time this was a double track line taking down expresses to meet the ferries, nighttime expresses as well. Walking in the direction of the Admiralty, as it's locally known still. So walking away from Barrmill. Another set of points ahead. There's an old fish plate used for tying the rails together. Seems to be the limit that we can walk.